Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4! We are the Hellenic States, or Fascist Greece, and we're booping Turkey right now, while, again, Bulgaria is not actually doing this work. It's just expanding out of Bulgaria, which is why they've got occupation over it. And it made me think, hey, occupation, you know what I never was able to do? Because you can't hit this button until you've got some sort of occupation. I was never able to change my, garrison division template over here, and so it's time to do that. And then while I'm at it, because I had a bunch of army experience, I just redesigned this. I replaced the recon with the military police, which I always intended to do, and then fill it with as much cavalry as possible. This makes it use very little support equipment for your suppression, and because your occupation forces do fractional forces, this just mathematically works out to be pretty damn cheap and pretty effective. And actually right now Turkey's pretty comfy as is, overall. There's a little bit of local stuff, but that's going to be okay. My spy situation, I'm going to say they're doing some anti-spy stuff now. Let's go and send you over here and over here. I think I'm going to be pleased with that. And you're finishing this, and you guys are finishing that. And let me actually grab you guys and try to do something like this. I mean, you're probably going to capitulate soon anyway. Okay, well, there we go. We got a bunch of equipment out of it, which is nice. We got no commands issued anymore, which is also good. Our area defense, we're going to go and expand to some of these places. I'm not too worried about defending the northern branch of our coast. Maybe something like that. And then, actually, I'm a little worried that Italy is not going to do a good job with it. So we're going to do this. It needs 15 garrisons to do it. We don't have that many, but what I can do is I'm going to go and train one time 5 more, and you will deploy to here, and you will join our infantry afterwards. Thank you very much, just to guard the coast and make sure nothing annoying happens over there. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to go and help. The battle plan doesn't really matter and have to encompass everything. We're going to do that. I'm going to give you a halt because you had some movement commands. We want that to be reset. Well, they're at sea, so that's fine. So I think there are no land forces sitting around anymore, and I think that is true. We have some excess infantry equipment from this. We are low on artillery. What I could do still is start training more. How many do we want to finish this off? I guess we need 7 more. So maybe we'll just do the 7. And we'll do something like that. And we'll, no, actually not going to bother with that. What was I going to do? Oh, it's going to lower this. This will give us a bigger deficit for artillery, which doesn't actually bother us because it's not affecting the troops in the field, but might encourage people to give us some Lend-Lease, which would be lovely. And as I say that, people are canceling Lend-Lease, but they might get reshuffled around. Waiting for probably the motorized tank development group so that we can get the biggest tank speed boost. Not that we know exactly what we're going to do tank-wise, but we'll see. Okay, and that did go to me, which is nice. Okay, keep moving up here, and actually go and hit play, and like take this stuff immediately, since it is not defended in the slightest. Just start moving forward. Go, go, go. None of our planes, none of our ships are currently on the move, so our oil should be recuperating, which is good, or rather our fuel should be recuperating, which should be fine. Moscow, they're not too far away. What we might do after we clear this out, we might help with the final push to Moscow. Oh, hang on. I was going to say, we're not at war with everyone over here. What's going on? I just clicked on the wrong person. Okay, nope, that's looking okay. Good, good, good. And this push is happening. Yep, do that. That's going to be fine. Pushing some there. Japan declares war. Nation Française. That's, I mean, doesn't actually change anything. They're basically already in a state of war now. Sticky feet then. Do that. I'll take one of you. Take these provinces. And yeah, we'll just go and try to clean everything up over here. There might be some resources over here, too. Not supply area. Resources. Look at all that sweet, sweet oil. Call to arms. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Of course. Let's just take a look, make sure that doesn't change our situation with any immediate neighbors. Nope, everything looking fine. Awesome. Dun dun dun. Do that while you do this. That's going to be fine. You're pushing forward over there. You're just actually sitting still, which is not very useful at all. Yeah, do a little bit of this. Yeah, just chunk through this because we can. There we go. And you're coming in there, but that's not going to be necessary in the end. Oh, do it that way, please. I mean, we don't really need to worry about taking the rest of this. But, you know, might as well, right? Just clean it up, make sure nothing weird happens. I mean, they really can't do anything. I don't know how much of a benefit we'd have. Well, actually, taking control of the states might enable us to get more the oil properly, actually, now that I think about it. We could do a decision over here. Well, a bunch of it is war propaganda, but I'm betting there's some non-propaganda stuff. Oh, maybe not. But, more importantly, I would say, first of all, industrial concern. Maybe we should look at that. Research for synthetics. Oh, yeah, we can't do that one. Infrastructure, industrial research speed, military factory construction speed. I think it's actually more important to do this before the tank design or anything. I'm so happy to be finally doing some of this government stuff. Don't get me wrong, the stuff we spent our political power on was good and useful. But, man, it was like, it feels weird that it's so delayed. Alright, and that'll be the end of it, and we'll have full control. And our fuel situation should be fine. You can see it's powering up like crazy. So with that, I think I'm going to redeploy my navy. Well, I don't even know. Like, unless I split the subs off into their own pack or something, that's a possibility. We are going to get some more naval stuff happening here. When we do, I was going to say start developing subs. We might actually want to design subs first, but yeah, I don't know. All right, you guys are all done. Let's get you over here with this plan. Yeah, everything on this side of the river. Maybe I'll push up a little bit more this way. And let me tweak this. Nope, what? Stop. A little more like that. Fall of Pearl Harbor. That's very good for us. Atlantic Navy is done, so now this unlocks these decisions. 90 days. It does not cost me any points. I wonder if we can only do it one time, though. These don't make any sense, although there's two of them. Is it because there's two Bulgarias? We're gonna get that one ready at some point. Want that. And yeah, just get in position, and then we'll push against the Soviet. I mean, it's actually kind of shocking that they're not just moving forward right now. There's no enemy troops. I realize you feel like you're probably fairly thinly defended, but come on. I mean, maybe we should go back and help out with Poland. At some point, Czechoslovakia. I mean, Czechoslovakia, let's not lie, they're the most impressive people in the game here. I think I will, even though I haven't tweaked their design, we are going to start pumping some of these out. We'll just queue up something like 10, and we shall see. Naval invasion, nowhere we care about, okay. And then that's just, what I'll do is maybe I'll turn off the Russian stratagem, so I don't get, like, annoyed by that existing all the time. We're nearly in position over here. I think I will go and do the staff planning office, and go. And we'll wait for a little bit of planning bonus, and then we'll hit the stratagem. Let's say the planning might finish before the org. New Zealand capitulated. Just waiting for the last of the organization now. Now we're getting some dig-in. We don't actually care about the dig-in. Okay, nope. Invasions, we're not worried about those. So yeah, let's go anti-Soviet stratagem. activate the battle plan. And I'm actually going to manually push across the river as quickly as possible. I'm going to take one of you and do this. You guys are going to go that way. You're going to assist with that. And yeah, just make sure to push fast and hard. Fast and furious. How much capitulation might the Soviet Union have? That's the Commonwealth, common term. Soviet Union, pretty low. They're going to take a huge hit by losing Moscow as well. I mean, that's the thing. At this point, I think you just beeline for the victory points, and you just capitulate out the Soviets. And I mean, they are pushing a lot here, which is good. I can't say that my allies aren't doing anything useful this time. They are clearly doing quite a bit. What I'm going to do is run one of you up the river this way, just try to screw with some people over there. Now that you're done, I'll get you to try to beeline there, Mr. Cavalry. You're going to push through this way as quickly as possible. You're going to push up here as quickly as possible. And to a certain extent, what I can do is look here for anyone who's not moving. See, this guy's trying to dig in. It's like, no, we'll just, we'll give you some command to go somewhere. Go through Klinin, over here. Everyone's moving. Yeah, they're either moving, which is the up arrow, or they're attacking, which is the arrow with the sword. Go, go, go. You're going to be grabbing this stuff, which is great. Any of these us? No? Good. Okay. Some people aren't moving. What the? Okay. I was just trying to grab one. I guess. Oh, I must have double-clicked on the infantry. You know what? Not the end of the world. Although, here, let's make sure you're still moving through there. Let's make sure one of you is still going through Yaroslav, except it took a grab too. You go there. I think we're still safe over here. Look, we do have a garrison to make sure that we don't lose our own coast right away. We're even helping out Italy here just to make sure everything is relatively groovy. This is still fine. In fact, we can pretty much delay the synthetic refinery because we have access to so much oil right now. You go there. You're going that way. This is collapsing quickly, which is good. Lots of green around Poland. Hungary's pushing in, whereas here we're just defending, which is also good and fine. Our planes don't have any orders. Our ships aren't doing shippy things. That's okay. Maybe if we fill up on oil at some point, I might start to be like, well, okay, maybe we should start something moving, but... A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You aren't moving either. And it's like, no, you've got to... You got to keep pushing to victory points somewhere. That way. What I can do actually is I can do like a shift click here. Wherever, do whatever you're doing, and then we're going to shift click you over here. The pathing is going to look ridiculous, but it's still doing good things for the overall Soviet capitulation. Right over here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll hide miners. That's going to make this list a lot easier to spot. Yeah, we'll win against the common term if we just GG out Soviets, which of course makes some amount of sense. Hopefully, some of our allies will go and clean up some of these little spots behind us. Australia's capitulated. Let's maybe... Let's do this, actually. Peru. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we were already in war with them on our side. They are just being called into some other big wars. Let's send you over that way. We're also cutting off a lot of supplies. See, all these guys here are now cut off completely. Just like those, they've all been pocketed. We may not be in a position to clean them up, but that's okay. Construction is done. We absolutely want the excavation. We've got a lot of resources. We're happy to offer them more of them for trade. We might want to do some more trade law changes. We're going to take a look here. We're actually exporting some of our rubber, which is a little annoying. At a certain point, if we feel we don't need more civilian factories from trade, but we do need more resources for our military factories, we might want to change to more restricted trade laws. That's going to be cut off. What I'll do is I'll keep doing this and keep getting these little micro pockets set up. Maybe we'll swing to the south like this too. by doing this, it'll create more limited pockets for us to get sort of cut off and destroyed in, while also creating pockets against my enemies at the same time. So you're trying to break out of that. These guys can probably get pushed like this with just this unit, and then, you know, swoop around something like this. You're still moving up to there, which is great. And then what I'll do is I'll do this, and then swing over this way. You know, keep segmenting all this land, while also taking more victory points. Then down to there. Do that, and then come here. I can't have much left. Yeah, they're very close. Free military factories. Excellent. I think we still need quite a bit more artillery right now. So I'm going to go and add that, and then this. And then we do have free civilian factories as well. I think we just keep ramping up our military factories. Well, I might want to, anywhere where we've got resources, let's infrastructure up first to maximize the resources. Oh, that's not going to do anything for the rubber. And then what we can do is, I think I actually own these. I occupy some of these, but I actually own that. And then what we can do is we can build factories in those places, and they'll build a little faster, but we'll also have the extra resources. So it's going to be pretty good. You're just defending over here, which I guess is going to be fine. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go and broaden this little corridor. And you're moving in there, and that's still going to be fine. And you're moving over there, which is good. Wow, they're actually defending that surprisingly plenty. What I'm going to do is break these units up slightly. No, you can keep going that way, but it's going to be fine. Yeah, make sure to finish that, which should happen as the rest of the troops arrive. And then what they'll do is they'll reorganize themselves to go after some other victory points. Have we taken anything else? I don't think they've moved since the last time I checked, but it's getting pretty damn close. After you take that, just push down here. Again, we're just going to cut off another slice of land just to prevent some resupply. You're not currently moving. We'll have to send you out to Perm. Yeah, there's really not a lot for us to keep hitting here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift click again and do this, just in case anyone was sitting around. They'll have something, but I didn't want to override what they already had going for them. Actually, you just punch in from the side. Thank you. And you're going to move in here and then punch in there just for combat purposes. Prepare defense. These are still going pretty slow. I'm going to spend some XP on this. I'm not currently having to save my XP for tank designs or anything of the sort. So I'm actually okay with accelerating our doctrines. Okay, lots of green over here. That's good. I think Poland's going to go. And that's going to be groovy and fine. And you're doing this. What I'll do maybe is grab you after you're done there. Make sure you're going down south. Thank you very much. How are you doing over there? That's fallen. There's so many tiny victory points at this point. We've got all the big ones, but there's still certainly a few little tiny guys left. We're going to get a little bit more rubber happening for our synthetics. Yeah, it's all being occupied by the Republic of Bulgaria. I suspect they don't have any ability whatsoever to actually garrison all that. I don't know if they ask for manpower. It'd be nice if they did. Now, do we want to go into another thing for a bit? I mean, yeah, the mountains and stuff doesn't matter too much. That's the alliance with Britain? No. Modern Navy is cruiser, submarine hull. Yeah, that's nice. And then disrupting great power for more submarine stuff. Yeah, let's get that now, and we'll do a little bit of sub-research. I don't know what our next war is going to look like. Well, it's probably going to be much more focused against the Commonwealth, right? And that is going to be some big overseas stuff for us to start messing with. Take a look at our diplomatic situation. Confirm who we're at war with. This is going to end soon. We do have Japan, but they're fighting against a common enemy, so that's convenient. It's 41, which is not the next computing tech, although it is close, but not quite here. Do that. Okay. It's going to be good. That's my timer. Okay, good. Haven't gone over this time like the last time. That's just a question of how long is it going to take for us to hit the critical mass of victory points we're looking for. Whee! Let's get the 1 cavalry going nuts. It's like, just, you just broaden maybe a little bit, just to make it a little harder to get cut off. Not that I'm too concerned. Boop this. Go ahead and boop that. And you're doing this. Which looks silly, but it'll work. I'm going to grab one of you to cut this off. Make sure nothing weird happens. And we do have some divisions assigned over here. Oh, that's not me. Where? Oh, there it is. Well, you do have the victory point up there. Okay. Are they retaking Leningrad? Except that's going to fall again in a second. Some little skirmishes over here, but these guys are just getting booped. You're welcome, AI. I mean, we're responsible for them falling so fast. Like, they were doing a little bit of pushing down here, sure. But, I mean, like, they weren't even taking Moscow, which they could have just walked into casually. Okay, yeah, good. We've got more forces that are going to go and boop this, which is good, because right now this guy is cut off and going to be out of supply. There's the supply grace, though, so that's okay. No, none of our troops down here at all, actually. Kind of funny. I'm going to get you to clean this up and then just start moving down this way. And I'm going to get you to move down like this as well. Hopefully none of those are actual invasions against us. No, I think we're good. We still have some defensive troops again over here. Oh, these guys are ready to come out. Let's deploy them. Oh, just the one time is going to be fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to train a bunch more of these light garrisons, because maybe not immediately, because if the peace deal shakes out here, we might, I mean, our land holdings might shrink a bit, but these garrisons are cheap. You want to be able to guard a lot of coastline, and then worst comes to worst, you just throw them into the battle plan somewhere, and they do provide a little bit of extra sort of defense buffer, which is nice. I'll get you to do some of this. That's getting booped over there. Come on, Soviets. Nearly there. Nearly there. Pushing up that way. Did you not finish taking that? Maybe I never sent you up there. I don't know. Yunnan has capitulated. Bunch of troops are still moving forward. I'll get you to do this and this. Maybe get a cut off. I don't know if that's going to work out, but we'll try. And you're pushing up to that victory point, and it should be uncontested. Take this, please. Thank you. They're going to retake Leningrad over here. Like, what the heck, man? Come on, AI. Be responsible. Clean up your mess. So I don't think there's any victory points in the north here. Might have been zoomed out too far. I don't think there are, though. Okay, there's a tank division maybe messing with us here. That might be what's retaking some of these victory points. This. That. Here, let's clean this up. Thank you. You're not doing anything, so I'll get you to just clean this up. A little bit. I mean, not completely. We mostly just need the Soviets to capitulate. It's getting a little foolish. Also, come on. Them taking back Leningrad's not going to help us, guys. At least they're closing the noose over here. They're going to boop all these guys. They're taking Pskov back. That finishes off Poland. Which, yeah, there's nothing left. I didn't have any war score versus Poland. That's fine. We'll just hit done. So that'll free up a bunch more of our allied troops. Might simplify the front with Czechoslovakia, too. Which does not fall. That's really impressive, and now I really want to do a game as Czechoslovakia where we just deny the Nazis. Like, on historical mode, too, or something like that, just to really add an extra level of difficulty. I guess we can just expand a little like that. Yeah, you're gonna get stopped there. It'll be okay. I don't think they're actually going to get cut off in the end. Excavation done. Artillery upgrade done. And we don't have much fighter production, but we probably should get a little bit better. I mean, there's probably discounts coming, but we can get it on the next level. I don't really need the armored cars. 42. We don't have the discount here. We don't have any of these discounts. I mean, I can get a discount if I spend some XP, but that's not really what I want to do. Let's get some anti-tank research. I don't know if and when we're going to add that in, but it's fairly likely that at some point. Here, you just clean that up. And you, rather than stand still, let's go and do this. I know we don't have a battle plan, but I mean, you know, what are we going to do? I guess I could draw one somewhere if I can find some victory points that I might want to push towards, just to try to help finish this off. I don't know. We'll have a battle plan to push south. Thank you, autosave. There we go. It is already active as well. There's only one division assigned to this, but as the other bits fall, the game is stalled. Oh! Ah, that's why. Okay. Wow, we got so little resources. Alright, we do have some war score, which is nice. Shit, did someone just freaking make the Republic of Turkey? So we're not actually going to be claiming any of this for ourselves. That is more than a little frustrating. I will go and grab some of this oil-rich land, though. Pass a little. I don't know how much that matters to me. Just looking for resources. Oh, it's too much. Hold on. I guess I could just hit reset. I want that. We'll do that and that. Can I grab this? But not that. Okay. That'll just give me some borders that I want. Let me pass a couple of times to save up some points. Now, some of these places also have a bunch of factories. So we'll do that just to clean up some of the border gore. That becomes too much. That's too much. Can I get a 16? No. There might be something cheaper, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, I mean, the border gore is going to be pretty ridiculous, but I'm kind of okay with it. There's no resources over here. I mean, hopefully industrially okay. Let me actually pull back on that. Might seem a little weird, but I'm just kind of hoping to get some frontage over here to maybe build infrastructure and be ready for some warfare in this area. Now, what we could consider is doing some sort of, like, I could puppet some part of the Soviets, which I like the idea of. I don't know where that is. Oh, over here. Just to say. And then what we might want to do is grab some coast over here. It will be kind of invaded by Japan right away, but it could give us some naval bases, which could be handy. Yeah, I don't know. Resource-wise, is there anything much left over here? Not really. There's this. I don't know if I care about going in this direction. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to keep sort of grabbing some territory over here. Ooh, that's quite expensive. In fact, too expensive for me to take. Really wish we'd had first crack at the Turkish territory. Still, at some point, what we could do is when the peace comes, is we could peace out, or we could start warring against our former... Oh, I can't even grab a one-pointer. Okay. Our former Axis buddies. Ooh, that is a big chunk of land. Hopefully I didn't skip too many things here. Looks like we will grab some coast over here after all. It's fairly cheap, which is why you can grab big chunks like this. And that's that. Alright, well, it's a little weird what we ended up with. I mean, it's pretty border gory. Pause? Alright, now there actually might be some invasions against our territory, but it's not like we're going to be terribly worried about it. We have a lot of terrain to occupy right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go local police force for a bit, just because it's going to help with smashing the resistance and cost us a little bit less. A bunch of Russian Empire territory. Now, I could return to Russian Empire. Yeah, yeah, Russian Empire over here. Is that how we would do it? I kind of want to save and check, but I would not mind giving Russian Empire, my puppet, some territory. That's the only thing I didn't know. Oh, now I remember. In the peace deal, I could have picked the Russian Empire and then fed them states afterwards. I'll still be able to feed them states, though. But is it going to be the states that I want? I wish it would mouse over this. Because, okay, what is Orenburg? Is Orenburg in this list? Oh my god, it's too long. Let me do a save right here. We're going to end the episode in a second anyway. Let me hit this and see what this would actually do. I think we'll give them all of this. And I don't think we want that. Oh, we still hold this. I see. This makes the Russian Empire, who is our puppet, much more powerful. And we can get good trade deals out of it. No, what I wish I'd done is I wish I'd fed all this territory to them. Maybe there's still a way to do it. What I'm going to do for the next episode, I'm going to reload from the save I just did. Because I don't think I want this. I'm going to try to work out something. I forgot that you can feed to your puppet. You've got to choose them in the peace deal and do that. I don't suppose we have like an autosave from a day before this, do we? Hang on a sec. Because I don't think I'm on pause, so presumably this is from right before the Soviets GG out. Yeah. So, I mean, this is admittedly going to be a little annoying, so we're going to have to redo the peace deal. But I'm going to do it a little differently here. I was like, oh, I'll put in a cut and I'll do it. But no, people are going to want to see what we do here, right? So is this still over there? It is still over there. Now, I'm going to do that because I don't want anyone else creating the Russian Empire. So I'm still going to go and take the resource-rich territory for myself. And then, how do I do it? Well, the Soviet Union, which is kind of funny. I guess I just can't do anymore. Okay, end turn. So now, just out of curiosity, if I click here, I feeded them. It is Soviets because they haven't changed their flag yet, but they're not going to be the Soviets. But I can feed them in. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. But first, what I'm going to do is I'll pass a couple of times. I'm going to take more territory for myself. And we're going for some resources. Oh, alright, so let's pull back that one. Alright, I can't get any more resource territories. I might be able to snag a little bit more, but what I'm going to do... Oh, shit, hold on. But this is from the Soviet Union, not for the Soviet Union. Now if I do this... Okay, so they've embiggened, and we've embiggened. Good. Pass. Okay. And fill in these gaps. Good. Oh, and we can't take that for ourselves. That's fine. What I'm going to do is switch over here. And it is cheaper, you see, to feed them this stuff. That's part of the advantage. That one's actually free, and 1. And 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. One. I guess I can do that. And this and this. I don't know what that's going to do in the final border gore, but I may as well jump on it. Okay, I think I still like the idea of doing something like this so I can find myself on the border of a few targets. Maybe we'll do that because it's a little less border gory. And there's some resources. Oh, that's too much. Then you know what? Let me just pass. There we go. Save up some points. Grab that for the resources. Grab that for ourselves. Switch over here. And feed more land to my subject. They'll be able to make better use of, you know, some of this is theoretically going to be core for them. They'll get more manpower, but I wanted the resources. I mean, I could trade fairly appealingly with my subject. There you go. They have a few resources for themselves. Oh, that becomes slightly too much. Yeah, I can't do that. But what I'll do is I'll just surround it, because it should dissuade the AI from taking it. Let's do that. I guess that's that. We'll see what this looks like afterwards. No more stripies over here. No. Oh, and that's the limit. Even giving it to the Soviets. Well, not the Soviets, it'll be the Russian Empire, again, theoretically. And then I think... Okay, this would be for myself. Pass. And turn. There we go. And that's done. Okay. I think I'm much happier with partitioning. Yeah, I completely forgot that you can... After you make a puppet, you click on them, and then you give them land. Alright, hold the bus. What we'll do here... Yeah, we don't like them. They've claimed our territory, yeah, because they've got cores all over it, but I think it's okay. Can I... Oh, yeah, improve relations. Let's just help that out a little bit, just to make sure that we're okay. There we go. That got updated. It was 0 a second ago, but they hadn't updated for the faction ruling party puppet. We'll just keep the mood up as much as we can. I guess we can give them control of states that way. That's the other thing. I could have done that, but it's still better. I think we've got more stuff out of this. I will request garrison support, because we'll use their garrison and their manpower instead of my own. That's going to be really handy, because we do have some. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here, now that's gone over because we did peace out. The Hellenic state looks a little funny, but it's okay. We do still have occupation over Turkey. It's only occupation because we haven't actually finished the war yet. Turkey is in with the Commonwealth, right, I think? So we're not actually in a war against Japan, we're against these guys. Oh, that's because they're part of the Commonwealth. That's right. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we... I'm sorry. No, we are in war with the Commonwealth. Am I not right-clicking on myself correctly? Yeah. How come it's not showing these guys as red? Maybe that's one of the reasons I've been confused about things. It's us that's open. It should be showing us in red. Huh? Maybe if it advances the day, maybe things are just confused because of territory and stuff. So Italy's taken a bunch of stuff over here. We can't start a war against Bulgaria because they are in the same faction as us, but alright. Well, we'll put a cut in here. That was I was going to say that's a pretty good episode. We've got a big stick to hit people with over here. I mean, not that the Russian Empire troops right now, but yeah, it will be the case. And I think if we're going to do anything, I think what we're going to do is we'll reposition our troops. There we go. Now Japan is lit red. We are in a war with them. Wow. Weird. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put our troops over here and try to help push through. And the nice thing is we can actually help build infrastructure this time. Ooh, the front is pretty crazy. I think I will still just put my troops over here. I gotta put a cut in here. Like this. And plan to push... You know, generically like this. We'll have to make some more adjustments later on. We probably have to focus our troops a little bit more, but unless I am wrong, I think we can say, yeah, please construct some units over here, or some infrastructure. Now, their supply will flow there. I guess the big problem is... Oh no, we've got a complete land connection. If we were to look at our supply route to over here... there's still some things that need to be updated. But yeah, it goes here. It shows the bottleneck. Can I not? I must be able to build here. Yeah. Oh. But can I not? Oh, that's stupid. I can't queue up infrastructure this way? Oh, that's super annoying. Because my own territory, I can click here to build up infrastructure. But yeah, it would definitely need it here. And it's going to be really nice to be able to contribute to some infrastructure in these states so that the resources can flow a little bit better. It doesn't really matter which province you build them in, because it's the average of the whole area that affects flow. And so what we can do is we can just build this route of, like, you know, a certain amount. Plus it'll help with the movement. A little bit of movement, and then bring all these to, like, at least 5 to start off with. And yeah, we'll use some of our own production efforts to be able to support that. We do have up to 32 factories now, which is something. We'll trade some away. Okay, Quill, put a cut in the goddamn video. Thanks for watching. Bye.